Aloha, Majestic Sparkletron here. So I'm going to do a little series of short videos about QHHT, which is Quantum Healing Hypnosis Therapy. Me and my bestie during the holidays both got trained in QHHT, which is from Dolores Cannon. If you don't know about her, look her up. An amazing woman who did some phenomenal work with many different books, and then she created her own academy to teach this technique. And so in this short video right now, I'm just going to give you a briefing of what it is, and if you like it, then follow me with the next video, which I'm going to be sharing some of my own experiences from recently being put into hypnosis. And so it's pretty much, the session is a combination of first getting you into that trance state. Now, back in the day when Dolores was doing it, like say 2012 and before that, then many people were going into a deep, deep trance state in which they were not even remembering most of what happened during the session when they came back. Whereas these days, because the consciousness of humanity has risen, then that's not so much the case anymore. I will share with my own experience the last two sessions that I had. It's almost as it's like separating. So the subconscious and the conscious is how they're referring to it. But I'm feeling like this conscious mind, you can call it the monkey mind, whatever it is, that has all of these thoughts, chatter that's going on, that creates our ego, our personality, everything here that we're experiencing. We ask that to just sit aside for a moment. So it's almost like that sitting aside, and it's being a witness to what's coming through. So it's not like I was completely unaware, but yet I had absolutely no control, you can say. It was just, there was something greater that was working through me, that was giving the information that was needed. And so that would be the experience. So it's not like you're completely out and unaware, but you are faded there in the background, just as the observer of all of this information that the higher part of yourself, they call it the subconscious, but I think it's more the superconscious. I also feel like it's really accessing the Akashic records, which the Akashic records has all information of all of our lifetimes and pretty much knows everything within the universe. And so we can call it the hypnosis therapy, but it really is also, another wording for it would be a combination of past life regression and Akashic record reading, in which you're getting to do for yourself because you're allowing yourself to get connected to your own Akashic records. And in the past life regression part, that's how we start. Once we go into the hypnotic state, then we bring you to the most relevant life that you've had, that has information that can benefit you here in your current life. And so for some, they're having maybe health issues or challenges in relationships, different things. And this can all be, maybe it's from the past within this lifetime. So some people will go into a younger past version of themselves from this lifetime, but most go to a different past life from another lifetime that they've had here on Earth. But not all have had past lives here on Earth, and some have had both. I'll share more about my experience, like I said, in the next video, in which I haven't had past lives on this specific planet. But if you have, then often the way that you die, or a karmic agreement that you've made with the same souls that you keep coming back and repeating in order to get the lessons. And so if you died in a traumatic way, or it just wasn't a settling way, then some of those physical pains or some of the emotional issues that you're having, or whatever it is in your life, because of that past life, it can be affecting you now. So once you allow yourself to go and get to observe and see this past life that you had, and whatever it is that you're still holding on to, then it gets brought to the surface and you're able to heal it. And so that's just a little briefing. And then from there is when we go to contact communication with, like I said, in the training, they're calling it the subconscious. I feel it's more of the superconscious, the Akashic records. But within that, then the client comes in with a set of questions, or your higher self, you can call it. There's so many different names depending. But it's that is accessing information beyond your daily kind of ego, mind, and personality that you've created here, that has answers for you, that is of most benefit. And so by accessing this information, then it can give you great insight on different things that you may be having some challenges on accessing on your daily life. We all have the ability to tune into this energy field on our own, but often in something like the theta state and a guided experience, you can access it even in a greater way. So it's just a little assistance in being able to do so. So that's a little briefing. I wanted to make this video short of what QHHT is and the training that I will soon be offering once I get more practice in.